Alright, this is Ronnie, and he only just recently has seen Star Wars for the first time.
I've seen the first two. Okay, first off, what's the guy's name?
Now, have you seen the original first two, or have you seen like episodes 1
Oh,
and 2?
no. This is where I'm going with this whole debacle. What's the guy's name who did Star Wars?
Lucas.
George Lucas. I get it. You know, you gotta start somewhere. But just say that it's the first one. I got so confused by this 4, 5, and 6, and then the 2 and the 1. Like, so I thought I was coming into the story from the end and going backward. But I started the story from the beginning and was just going forward. No one told me that. I was so confused the entire time. Mostly just because I think that the guy in the... I always mix up R2-D2 and C-3PO. Who's the guy that in Spaceballs was Joan Rivers? What's that guy's name?
C-3PO.
Is that who he is? Yeah. The trash can, what's his name?
That's R2-D2.
Okay, see?
You've got him.
C-3PO and R2-D2 are... annoying, but also like a good part because Princess Leia kind of annoys the shit out of me throughout the whole movie. The whole thing with Han Solo, which I thought the whole time his name was Hans, also. No one tells me anything.
He looks Dutch, potentially.
I know, but no one tells me anything. Ever. So anyway, I'm watching. They're doing their thing. Oh, what's going to happen to the robots? Are they okay? Are they not okay? I don't know. Okay. But then it got me to thinking about Spaceballs, which is hilarious. And Joan Rivers plays R2-D2 in C-3PO and Spaceballs. None of that matters because Rick Moranis is hilarious in that gigantic Darth Vader hat when he's like, I'm surrounded by a bunch of assholes, because the guy's name is Asshole, and that's all really funny. Anyway, so I start with number 4, and 4 is okay, it's alright. And then I watch 5, which is like all the nerds' favorite one. Like the nerds get such boners over, is it Return of the Jedi? Is that the 5th one? Is that the second one?
No, I get them confused.
You're a big old nerd. Is that the second one? Nerd ball?
That's the second one that got made.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. That's good to know.
Okay.
So the second one, which is like everyone's favorite, right? Doesn't all the nerds get a hard-on for that one?
I think so.
Isn't that like, and they hate the one with the Ewoks, which is the last one, which I haven't seen. Everyone thinks the Ewoks are dumb and pointless. Well, I think they're like the cutest thing that's even happening in that movie. I haven't even seen that one yet, but I think it's going to even be way better than the other ones. Also, I don't understand the whole thing with Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford. I'm going to say their real names because that's way easier than the stupid names they give them. I do want to see her in that little swimsuit or whatever when she gets like captured by Slimer. So that should be pretty good too. But it's the newer one, so it's all like redone. So Slimer looks really weird and totally computerized. Like every time they show him, pardon me. Every time they show him, he's like really creepy, but like way too computery looking, so it doesn't even scare you at all. But anyway, so like I was saying, I really want to see the Ewoks, and I think that's going to be like the best part. But all the nerds are like all up in arms about the Ewoks, and I don't really understand what they did. So they live in like trees, and they have, the Dennis the Menace tool, the slingshots and all that. Like they live in, they're cool. They're like hippies, and you'd think all the dumb nerd balls that watch all these Star Wars movies, who are total stoners, I'm sure, would love the people living in the tree and shooting the Dennis the Menace thing. Like, I just think it's dumb. It's a dumb thing to hate it's part of the story. I also just watched Lord of the Rings for the first time recently. I know, it's like suddenly, the problem is that I am in love with the nerd who watches all the nerd stuff and is like, oh, we gotta, what's it called? Jerk each other off while we watch Star Wars. You know, it's like, ooh, okay, well, I don't really know why I have to wear earmuffs and talk like Princess Leia, but it makes me really uncomfortable.